Yo, it's your boy Lelo Jones, and you watching Lelo in the Garden.
I'm in the garden, chilling in the garden, wilding in the garden. Looking for me, I'm in the garden. I'm in the garden, I'm in the garden. Can't find me in the street, but you might find me in the garden. I'm in the garden, chilling in the garden, wilding in the garden. Looking for me, I'm in the garden. I'm in the garden, I'm in the garden. Can't find me in the street, but you might find me in the garden. I'm in the garden, chilling, helping these plants grow. When you get your hand dirty, it's food for your soul. In the element where you can't catch the breeze, while you break a sweat and get some dirt on your knees. In the garden, that way you can't find me. Getting all this knowledge and it don't cost a thing.
Yeah, man, we over here on the Eastside. Kicking it with Day today. Y'all see it. Bro got huge firewood out here. You dig what I'm saying? Bro got me on the firewood game. That's where I got it from. You dig what I'm saying? Because we both know a person who done made a licking and a very good life for himself doing this tree thing and firewood. But we running around with Day today on that east side. You dig what I'm saying? But first, we had to stop over here to his farm. You dig what I'm saying? See what he got going. And I caught him back here weeding and thing. What up, Day?
What up, Lee? What's up, baby? What's going on with you?
Man, I see you got that thing placking out here. Got them big murders out here. Got that big corn out here.
Well, you know what all them maters come from?
Where the maters come from?
Them maters come from Lelo.
Okay. Yeah, boy.
Yeah, man, I got a few maters out here, man.
Okay.
You know, the worms got me on that, and I had to come out here and catch him on there. You know.
Yeah.
He kind of.
You probably got hit with some of that Sam Duff.
You know what I did? Honestly, I didn't use any herbicides this year.
Okay.
I just come out every morning, man, and see some fresh droppings on the plants, look for the pests.
And pick them off.
Pick them off, man.
Give them to the chickens, huh?
Hey, you know, if I don't give him to the chicken, I'm gonna smash it.
Okay.
He gonna get bucked.
He gonna get up out of here.
Yeah, man. But other night I had a deer come through and just bite a plug out one of my good tomatoes I had been watching for about like a good 2 or 3 years. He just bit a plug out.
Oh man.
They're like old Bright over there.
Bright, y'all know it. Goat dog.
You know, goat dog working with it. But man, I'm out here just, man, you know, I let my garden get out a little wet there, but it's still trying to grow.
Yeah, you know nature gonna grow. Get up off them tomatoes, Bright. Get up off them tomatoes, Bright. He know not to get on them tomatoes.
But yeah, I gotta put a little grass out of here, you know what I'm saying? Once I get the little grass out of there, it'll still keep on pulling what it's pulling, but it's doing this thing, you know?
Yeah, man, I see you got big corn. I see beans growing up.
Yeah, got a few beans on here. The deer's been coming through and shaving me out, you know?
Oh, yeah, I see that.
Good and pretty on the outside
yeah.
right here.
Yeah,
so, you know,
I see that.
They come through here and just...
Oh, my God.
Yeah,
they hit you with the bright.
Yeah, it was a canvas right here for a few minutes. You know,
okay.
Yeah, but they came through and put the number on.
Okay.
You know, I can't be mad.
Yeah.
I just got to get even.
Okay. Know what that mean, Mr. and Mrs. Steele? You better watch out when the season get here.
I know they're gonna tell you like beans.
You know it. And good miter.
Good miter. Man's is a miter, man. You know it's gonna be like fire.
Did that.
Other than that, man, yeah, man, just out here every morning trying to do a little get ready for the winter season with the wood. And all that.
Yeah, man. Tell them that firewood, ain't it?
That firewood is coming. You know, we're gonna get a storm sooner or later. We're gonna get that winter blast. It's coming.
Yeah.
Just get ready. Just be prepared, you know.
Yeah.
It's gonna surprise us.
Well, they say he got an adventure for us today. We're gonna head down to another location, undisclosed, but we're gonna get it in. He done called me and told me what was popping off, so I said we had to see it.
We gotta see it.
You know what I'm saying?
Now this one to see.
This one to see.
This one to see. This
okay.
is straight heavenly rain, no watering, just done took care of his little video. His soil. He did some great soil building from his soil building, man. He has a great production.
Yeah. Everything. See?
We're gonna see this.
Like I tell you, them microorganisms in that soil, if your soil ain't right, ain't nothing gonna grow tight. You dig what I'm saying? So, yeah, we about to go check this thing out real quick and go on a little adventure and see what all going down today on that east side. Yeah. Look, and we walking back to the truck. I see big deer print. big deer hoof. You dig what I'm saying? Y'all see them big deer print. Then look what they show. Oh, that tomato was looking good.
Man, he just bit. It was the only tomato on the vine. He just, I was just waiting for it to grow, and I was like, okay, that's called a black prince.
Right.
You know, it was the only one on this prince. You know, yeah, I said, okay, I'm gonna let you do what you're gonna do.
Yeah.
Come up with it.
Yeah. And then you got dead.
It was over.
Man, look at this thing right here, man. I just seen this and I was in awe. Just a real simple water catchment system. How you did that, Daddy?
Lee, 10 blew off the roof.
10 blew off the roof.
10 blew off the roof.
Uh-huh.
I said, well, I needed a water cage. I said, Prince. I call old Prince.
Old Prince. Cousin Prince.
Old cousin Prince.
Okay.
He had old water tank over there. He used to do pressure washing with.
Uh-huh.
I said, man, you know, I'm looking kind of yellow over him.
Yellow, leaves yellow.
Look at it.
Look at it.
Hold on. Look at it.
Look at him. He just roguish.
Let me go do a little pruning in there.
That what Uncle Juke say. He just roguish.
Roguish. But yeah, I took that old piece of tin right there and took that water tank Prince gave me and laid the tin up there flat.
Uh-huh.
To where that little bitty area of coverage from a good rain shower probably would give me, in a 15-minute rain shower, I probably can accumulate 10 to 15 gallons.
Okay.
I can probably accumulate, on a real good shower, I can accumulate a gallon a minute.
Okay.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
And I see you already got some in there from that rain the other day.
Just you know, some good, you know, it's been up, I think I done caught about 4 showers, 4 or 5 good showers.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I got that much, which is good.
Yeah.
Because it ain't been no constant rains.
Right.
It's been like showers.
Right.
So when it showers, it's coming down hard and fast.
Right.
But you know, if it rains, it's not gonna be as moderate water coming in there.
Yeah.
So I got to have those showers come through.
Yeah.
Showers makes a difference, as in just kind of constant raining all day. Constant raining all day gonna give you more of a trickle.
Right.
As in the shower gonna give you more of a wash. Yeah, it washes in there. So it makes a difference.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then y'all just think about that. If he put more surface area up there to catch more water, he will get way much more water in a shorter time span.
Exactly.
So I really like that because that was just very simple. My man, goddamn, they just using his ingenuitive spirit to make it do what it do. Cause you know, when you out here, you dig what I'm saying, you gotta make it happy. You feel me? You can't, you know what I'm saying, worry about too many other people or anything like that. You just gotta pull your resources together, make it do what it does, so you can make sure you have that good nutrition. Get it? What all day? What,
man, all that, man, was nothing but green, just leaves from a goddamn, man. Oh man, I'm gonna have to get him, man.
You gotta get him.
Early gravy.
Man, he grazing all the good. He taking all the leaves off.
Man, what's wrong with it?
Man, I understand he do what he do, but
he disrespectful.
Yeah.
He disrespecting the farm, man.
Yeah.
I can't have it.
A few minutes later.
Yeah, man. We done made it to the undisclosed location. You know what I'm saying? No day adventure. And man, let me tell you, this garden farm is placking off the chain in this thing. I think it's about an acre. Maybe about an acre, little maybe, give or take. Play, you know what I'm saying? And this just the garden area, you feel me? Go ahead and show what's up.
Right now we're starting off in the deer paradise, which are the beans.
The beans!
But you can see they do have a fence that is 8 feet high.
Yeah. So look, they ain't getting in there.
Let's secure the camera.
Okay. Watch. Look. That also double as a deer cam. So deer trap. You got to know where they coming up through this thing for the fall.
Now check this out. Now these beans are here, and they have been planted, but they have been watered only by nature. So everything you see is nature watered.
Okay.
And so the soil is like we are having extreme temperatures right now, right? But look how moist this soil is.
See?
It didn't rain in here last night.
No.
You hear me?
Yeah.
And we standing in the middle of the sun. I had to go get my hat on. You sweating.
Yeah.
They can't see you.
Nah, they can't see
you. Dripping sweat over there.
Look. Hot. You feel me? Y'all know Lelo will drop some sweat on this thing.
And I'm dropping sweat too.
Yeah.
And so we out here in the middle of the, it's not the middle of the day. It's a good part of the morning, but the soil is still clay and it's not dry.
Right.
So he has excellent moisture.
Right.
So we're just gonna walk through here and look at how these beans are flourishing.
Hey.
Have a little pest, but the pests are very minute.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have a bit, but Lelo just told us some good things this morning that we can plant to kind of get us away from that Japanese beetle, and we're gonna try that next year, and hopefully that's gonna solve the problem on a lot of these pests.
Yeah.
But right now we're just walking down the beans, and it takes work when they have a garden. You just can't let a garden go on the where Lelo's walking. There's a little grass on the outside, but that's okay.
That's the buffer.
That's the buffer.
That's the buffer. Look at them purple hull peas right
purple
behind.
hull peas. The
Purple hull peas.
You see the purple hull, purple hull peas.
Yeah.
Deer Haven.
Deers love it.
It's the buffer so the soil don't erode when it washes that way.
Right.
So you need that little buffer of grass. So the buffer of grass is fine.
And the whole other thing too is the farmer is doing regenerative farming.
Regenerative.
Meaning that he's using all the mulch, nothing goes to waste.
Right.
The leaves, cardboard, wood chips, all that goes back into the soil. And then when those break down, like I tell y'all, that turns into good soil and good safe fertilizer for the soil, because it break down as a slow release. And what happens is those leaves, those wood chips and cardboard help one, retain moisture.
Yep.
B, two, it helps fight off the weeds. C, which is 3, it helps feed the worms.
Yep.
And then 4, it helps you to have nice rows where you can walk in that you don't have to do a lot of heavy weeding and a lot of heavy work. But then, like Day said earlier when we were talking, then you can go to that side where you have those wood chips and cardboard after they break down, and that can be your new row for next year that is full of nutrition, full of moisture, and ready to rock and roll. So if your soil ain't right, nothing ain't gonna grow. You feel what I'm saying? You will have no placking at all. Basically like how nothing ain't growing at Shadyville right now, we're gonna do a soil test and see what's really going on. You dig what I'm saying?
Now, as you can see on this end of the garden, we have a lot of wood chip mixture. Which gives it a whole lot. He's breaking it even down even more. He can start seeing a lot of the wood chips in there. But he continued to add the mixture in there to give it that organic matter, so we can have all those microorganisms to do what they need to do.
Yes, sir.
Now we're finna go to our okra, and I want you to see some of the stalks on this okra, baby. Now what we're going to is the okra.
Okra.
One of them African vegetables.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? One that was brought over here from.
Yes, sir.
And this okra right here, Doc, it's growing. It's a low. He got it growing low, but it's going to produce abundantly.
Right.
Okra don't have to be. Everybody think okra has to be 5 and 6, 8 feet tall.
Right.
No, it can be just like this right here. And as you can see, it's going to put off. It's going to put off plenty. You see all that?
Look at that.
It's going to put off
They're
there.
like 15, 20
Look, you see
okra.
it. You see it.
They in there.
Are they
in there?
there?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Now, if you look at the row, and you look how far the row travels, and every so often you might see one okra none just jumped off
row.
Yeah, jumped the row and stuff.
Right.
And so you're right up, you got these squashes.
Squash it.
So sometimes them squashes get out of hand, they'll run over on you. They just get fat and juicy.
Yes, sir.
But you can take that squash right there.
Yes, sir.
Kind of slice it thin by like a tomato. And kind of put it in a little salt and pepper.
Yeah.
And and put them in a little batter. You know what I'm saying? And kind of fry them. You know what I'm saying? You know, like we call it a flash fry.
Flash fry.
And
Ooh.
yeah, man.
We got another dish that we gotta put on culinary Lelo.
They don't know about that
Flash fry on the squad.
But as you see all this okra, look at all this okra, man. This okra is, look at the stalks on that. Alabama, Georgia boy know what the he doing.
He know what he doing.
He like hot wine, baby.
Okay.
He hot wine. I don't know nothing about that hot wine, but you better leave that hot wine alone. That boy like some hot wine, baby. Leave it alone. That might do something to you. It wanted them. It wanted them.
12 seconds later.
Okra is off the chain.
Yeah, man.
If you see it's hot like here too.
Yeah.
Man, I'm talking about.
hot.
But look at this soil.
It's good.
Man, this soil is retaining the moisture. This guy have worked this soil, man. I mean, it takes work.
Right.
And if you're going to feed your grandkids,
Right.
and that's what he's able to do, man. This guy don't have to leave. He don't have to do nothing. Man, he's just able to enjoy himself enjoy his animals and enjoy his life. You know what I'm saying? And that's what most people want to be able to do.
Right.
And so he's able to do that when he's able. You know what I'm saying? He's just not able. So you can look, he's in his great health.
Right.
And still able to come out here and maintain this amount of acreage. You know what I'm saying? By himself.
By himself.
Yeah. So it makes a difference, man.
Oh.
So we all want to be that. Oh yeah, we got a pest right there. We'll take that whole. Yeah. Take all of them. Take them. Thank you, buddy. There's a more Japanese beetle probably. But as you can see right here, look at that okra. Look at you see that? Oh yeah, it's gonna be plentiful, man. But I want you to see the stalks. Look at the stalks on some of that okra. You see how big the base of those stalks are? Those are the hibiscus family. It's of the hibiscus family.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Big stalk. Them up 2-3 finger big.
It'll produce all the way up until the first frost. So you can imagine how much okra he can pick all the way up until the first frost.
And they already put.
Okra has to be picked, once it starts blooming, it has to be picked every day. Every day. So, you know, you can imagine the savings and the amount of food that you can put away that you can keep. So, you know, and it's just home gardening.
Right.
But it takes
Homesteading.
Homesteading, but it takes effort and it takes all that. Yeah, they in there. You know, so the little flowers, each flower represents an okra. Yeah, it represents that. So now we're gonna go to these maters.
Maters.
We're going to the maters. Now we're going to the maters. Now this guy here. Now this guy here. I'm just gonna say it. Now this guy here. Don't make no sense how you got these maters like
This maters just going crazy.
Man.
This is a true example
Man.
of how you make it happen to get to the placking. You dig what I'm saying?
Soup.
Mater salmon.
Mater salmon.
Fried green tomato.
Fried green tomato.
Mater salad.
Mater salad.
Mater cucumber.
Mater cucumber.
Mater
Mater casserole. Oh, my cousin Trisha. My cousin Trisha make this mater. It's like a jelly. Man, I promise you, dude. I got to get you some of it.
Tomato jelly.
Man, wait. I got to get you some. I got to get some of these maters and let her to make you some. I want them good and ripe, okay? And she has a recipe that my auntie taught her, which is her grandma. When I say, man, it's a taste that when you eat it with your peas and your greens and all, oh my goodness. Man, I'm talking about, dude, you be got done licking the jaw. you got it. There becomes a giraffe tongue in a human. Ah!
Gotta get it.
Gotta get down in it, baby.
Gotta get it.
Gotta take it all the way to the bottom of the bay.
Yes, sir.
To the bottom of the bay. Now we finna look at these maters in here.
Maters.
Now these maters in here, this man can pull probably 15, 20 maters off one plant now.
Yes. And that ain't no fairy tale.
Now we finna go down here and look at these maters. We just gonna take a scroll. We ain't gonna say nothing else. I'm just gonna shut up right now.
Let's walk.
I wrote these plans for you. 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 All of this knowledge is God given. Such a wonderful feeling. To pick them and put on your plate. Now eat them, I know that tastes great.
Oh, these sweets are great. Oh, yeah. You gotta take that.
Oh, I gotta take that.
Get one of them red ones.
Red.
Oh man, they sweet like grapes. You know, like.
Oh yeah. Y'all, yeah.
Man, these things like
This
grapes.
thing juicy.
Man, these things sweet as now. That's why now them ones that I was telling you on my lot. That's why they taste sweet like grapes, dude.
You like grape. That's them right there. That's them.
They sweet too. They sweet as not sweet, but they sweet as heaven. They sweet as heaven. Let me change that phrase, cause my daughter would check me on that. Yeah. Men sweet about hell, baby. Got them old cucumber coming in there. Trying to hide low.
Yeah.
So I ain't trying to hide low in there.
Yeah. They trying to get behind that shade.
Them old cucumber trying to get behind that shade. But that's okay.
Yeah.
That's all right. That's what they supposed to do. They supposed to get behind that shade.
Yes, sir.
Hey, come on, man. You know, you just look at the abundance, but you know what? I look at it like this right here, man. You know, it takes for man to plant the seed and God to give you the increase.
Right.
God
you don't plant the seed though. That's the first step.
Hey, if you don't plant no seed, you don't get no increase.
Right.
So he planted the seed and he had the faith that God would send in rain and give him everything else that he needed. Now he do come out and add compost, which is the leaves.
Right.
This is good. Like Lee tell you all the time, you need the leaves. And you can explain that to them about the leaves, Lee.
Yeah.
So they can know that you can iterate again. The leaves block out the weeds and it retains the moisture.
Right.
And it breaks down and gives you the microorganisms that you need for your soil of the next planting season.
That's right.
So it all works together.
In the cycle.
Right. Now we're coming into the pepper family. You know, we got a lot of peppers on that little plant, but you ain't seen nothing yet. You know what I'm saying?
Where they at?
Oh, we gonna walk down. We walking down Pepper Lane now.
Pepper Lane.
Pepper Lane. Yeah. Yeah, we getting a few peppers there. You know what I'm saying?
Big banana pepper.
Them more falana peppers.
Yeah.
Them falana peppers.
Falana.
Yeah, them falana peppers.
Falana pepper.
And we gonna call them. We can't call them Atlanta pepper because it's gonna sound too much like Atlanta.
Right.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We just gonna call them falana pepper.
Falana pepper.
Yeah, them falana pepper. Can't nobody grow them falana pepper like this boy. Look at that boy.
Woo!
Man, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something.
Falana pepper.
Now you can take this pepper right here, right? And slice it down the middle, right? And put some yellow rice in it, right? And put some cheese on top of it, right? And put it in the oven.
And in the oven.
Yeah,
you got your stuffed banana pepper. Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Rub your little olive oil on that sucker, you know, put a little olive oil in it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And put that cooked yellow rice in there.
Yeah.
And then you put the cheese on top of it,
On
right?
top of that.
And then you just put it in the oven, you know what I'm saying? And just go and let it bake for a few minutes on there, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And if you want to do it on the grill, you can do it on the grill the same way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're going to have a little crunch to it, but it's going to be so cool.
So good. And then you could take some of them good maters that you got that's so sweet, chop them things up with a little bit of them onion, and put that on there as your toppings. And now you done, ooh.
Yeah. Now you can't do that with them little store-bought.
No, because they're not going to be like this.
You got to grow some real peppers.
Yeah.
You see that pepper right there?
That's
you got to grow some peppers like that.
That's a big one.
Now that's a serving for one person.
One person.
That's 2 peppers.
2 peppers.
With rice and cheese.
Rice and cheese.
And you know, like Lee said, if you want to mix it on up with some more other stuff in there, you can just make it how you want to. If you want to add you a little sauce,
ooh,
do your damn thing. Do it. Do the thing. But here we go. They're going to get bigger.
Yeah.
They're going to get bigger as we go down Pepper Lane. You can see it. You can see it as we go down Pepper Lane.
Oh.
And you're going to see the granddad of them all when you get down here at the end, baby.
At the end of it.
Oh, yeah. Now, these old jalapenos right here, he got going right here. I don't know why he got that right there laying on it, but I'm going to lay that to the side right there. But them old jalapenos. See them old jalapenos? See, he can stuff them old jalapenos with that old cream cheese.
Cream cheese.
Yeah, you can stuff them
like
old
that.
jalapenos.
Look at that.
Yeah, he's
them
cream.
peen.
Now, look at him. He's a jalapeno cream cheese stuffing kind of guy.
Okay.
That's what he be.
Peen.
Yeah, jalapenos cheese. What jalapeno cheese. You know what it is.
Look at them.
Them old fail
green pepper.
Yeah, them old fail pepper right there. Yeah. But look at him though. Look at him. Look at them jalapenos.
Them
Look at that.
Peen. Look at that. That thing is beautiful.
That
thing
like
is shiny.
Let me explain what have happened here.
What happened?
Okay, this is a cross genetics of a hybrid.
Okay.
Okay, he has a banana pepper right here, and he has a jalapeno right there. Can you see the length of that jalapeno where it has across the gene?
And it's gonna be hot in that thing.
Man, it may be.
Look at that.
You know, it may be.
Oh, it might be mild.
It might be very mild.
It just
we
depends.
never know. It could have a
swatch of that, and them banana peppers might be hot.
We never know.
We
never
know.
Have to taste it ourselves.
That is the key.
Okay.
That is the key.
Now, it's the dark time.
Dark time
of growing.
Okay.
We're going to the night time.
That mean what that mean?
That means things that'll grow in the ground that will produce. This is our root crop.
Okay.
This is our potatoes.
Potato.
Yeah.
Okay.
All things like the potatoes. See all these potatoes now. We're gonna walk down the Irish potato lane. And the onion. Yeah.
Double up,
baby.
That's another thing you call companion planting. When you double up like that right there, and the potatoes grow in the soil, in the ground, because they're the root crop.
Right.
And then you got your onion growing on top of the soil.
And they ain't the same.
They not.
They ain't the same. It's different.
Different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Companion is a difference.
Yeah.
It's an onion.
Onion.
And what that is?
That's a white potato right there.
But there's something gonna come out the ground.
Yes, sir.
I mean,
And you can chop the tops of these onions and have you some onion leeks already ready to go.
Already ready
and
to go.
still get that good up in you.
Getting it good up in. So this is the Irish potato man. Now on to the left of us here, we have the sweet potatoes.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So we don't know where they at. So
They down in there.
They down in there. They just continue to grow. You just got to just wait till they just do their thing, and they'll continue to just. But if you can just see how many sweet potatoes you'll have in this burrow when you come down through here, they just run and run and run and run. Healthy plant.
Right.
Got
And you know you can eat them sweet potato greens too.
the top.
The leaves, you can eat the greens too.
I wasn't aware.
You can saute them bad boys and then you go to work on.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
our brother,
another source of protein and vegetables that we can use as food.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait, did you hear that?
Yeah.
He said you can eat these green leaves. You can saute them.
Good for you.
Oh yeah, there you go.
There it is.
That's that.
Y'all
Y'all
hear
hear
that? Look, that Alabama talk. He just said anything the worm eat, it good for you. You dig what I'm saying?
That's some true statement.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
No, he ain't gonna kill him. So then in the midst of you got the squash that still grows. Some of those squash, if you forget where they are, they'll grow big as gourds. Now that right there might be a little too big. You know what I'm saying?
You just chop him up. You just gotta chop him up real low.
Chop him up real little.
Chop him up real low. Let that juice get off in there.
He good to go.
He good to go.
Cause all you gotta do is cook it.
Cooking.
Yes.
Take the seeds out.
And cook
Make
it.
some more.
Okay, take the seeds out and make some more.
Yes, sir.
Well, we got cucumbers that's growing out there in that little patch out in there. You know, one or two out in there.
Cucumber.
Yeah, cucumbers out in there somewhere. You know.
You gotta go look for them.
You gotta look for them, but you still got the sweet potatoes.
Still got your sweet
You
potato.
got the sweet potatoes.
Yeah.
Now we finna go to the beans. The beans.
Is some more beans?
Man, dude, some butter beans.
See, I tell y'all, I grow them beans everywhere because they them legumes.
Them legumes give that
You
nice.
know what I'm saying? They enrich the soil and they help the other plants too.
Them legumes give you that nitrogen, baby.
Yes, sir.
Now over to the right over here. This is showing up.
What that is? What that showing up right there?
I believe that watermelon alley right there, baby.
Watermelons,
They coming.
they coming, they running too.
And you notice all the fruit that he have, the way he have it planted, the one that needs the most water is at the bottom.
Bottom downhill.
Down
Because
here.
that's once again how you work with nature. Depending on the topography of your land and how the waterways flow, that will teach you how to plant and how you can help your plants to grow. Because just like they said, watermelons need a lot of water. Their roots actually go down into the soil and get water from underwater springs to feed themselves, and that's how they get so big, and that's how them other cucurbits like cucumber,
All the stuff in front of it that's up
right.
there. Yeah, cucumber.
I think some squash and stuff will do the same thing.
Exactly.
You know.
Yeah, it's a melon. It's a melon.
Yeah.
Squash is a melon, so yes, they need that to absorb the water.
That's right.
So squash is a melon as well.
That's right.
Let us not forget that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because once again, just like the trees, the root system have to support the plant. So therefore, when you see how big that plant is, of watermelons, beans, cucumber, squash, or whatever, you got to think the root system up underneath the ground is that same size, if not larger. Normally on the tree, they say it could be 3 to 10 times longer or wider than the drip line of the tree, so it can support the tops and it won't topple over. You did. So that's another thing you got to think about. As above, so below. You know what I mean? Same thing is true with the soil. Now, before we go to the next row of crops, go ahead and smash down on that subscribe button and tell a friend to tell a friend. Let's smash down on that subscribe button too. You dig?
Now we're going down to the movies alley. Now this fried cone tomatoes, fatback, and biscuits. You see what I'm saying? Don't nobody know nothing about that. Fried cone, tomato, fatback, and biscuits. That's one of the southern meals.
Right.
You hear me?
Yes,
and
sir.
Sweet tea.
And sweet tea, gotta have the sweet tea.
Gotta have sweet tea. Fried corn, fatback, tomatoes, and biscuits. It can be red tomatoes or fried green tomatoes, but preferably red tomatoes. Right. Man, and this is the corn. Corn is good and healthy and green. No yellowness in it, no pests. The corn is going good and thick, and it's at the bottom of the garden where it's getting all the water that it's gonna need. Right. All the moisture that it's gonna need. Right. It's absorbing everything. So we're gonna walk down the corner and show you this one. It's about 3 rows of corn. He have about 2 or 3 stalks in each place. Corn is not too thick, and it's not, you know what I'm saying? Because if you have corn too thick, it's not gonna grow. Right. And you can tell that the corn is spaced well because it gets good. It's getting excellent growth, and it has an excellent stalk. Right. So when the wind blows, now my corn was skinny like somebody had took some malnutrition from it. So when the wind blew, it laid over. It laid down. Yeah. See, because my corn wasn't healthy enough. Right. It didn't have enough base. Right. But his corn is gonna see if the wind have blowed, and the wind actually can blow downhill. Right. It's strong enough to withstand the wind. Right. You see what I'm saying? So his stalks are good and healthy, and he got to have a good base. Right. His base has got to be good in order for his corn to stand and stay strong like this. So that's that Alabama, Georgia again. Yeah, Alabama, Georgia. Watch your back too, because he said he got something back there too. Okay, yeah, Alabama man working with Georgia. Now right here, what we got going down here, these are cantaloupes that's been previously set out. But as we walk down the cantaloupe alley, you know what I'm saying, we still walking on the corn alley. We got one right here that's kind of pushed over a little bit, but that's just one out of them. Probably got a whole rope. Man, that's one out of probably 5,000. You know, you seeing them old laying out? Nope. All right, you know what I'm saying? 1 out of 5,000 is an excellent ratio. Right. So these some little plants that are going to be the fall plants, like the squash, things like that. Yeah, we're going to set them out. If I don't know if that's squash, maybe the cantaloupes. Oh, okay. Yeah, it might be. Yeah, it might be cantaloupes. Yeah, because that would look like it look like cantaloupes. Still look like cantaloupes. So as we do that, we're actually seeing this is 4 rows of corn. Right. And it looked like he did. It looked also like he did some succinction planting. Yeah. Meaning he did 1 row at one time. Yeah. And as they start growing up, then he started doing another row and doing another row. So that then after he picked his back row of corn, he'll shortly after have another 2-3 rows of corn ready to be harvested. Exactly. Dig what I'm saying? Now what we have here, Lee, on this back end right here, you can still see we have ground cover, which is the natural grass that grows. You don't never want to get rid of all your grass. You always want to keep a ground cover. The ground cover protects the soil from just straight erosion as well. Protects it, you know, keeps nutrition in it. You know, it keeps it just tight together. Right. And still let the microorganisms feed on the roots and, you know, give it what it needs to live. Right. So what we see here is this is where the future collard green beds will be for the fall. Okay. So all this nitrogen that you see on top of the ground will be turned in. It'll sit for probably like a good week and a half, and then we'll come back and put the collard greens in. Oh. But on this little back line back here, we have some collard greens already planted now, so we can actually take the sprigs and put them in place. And then areas that we've been walking down, we'll probably use those areas for the after the goats come through and do their thing. We'll probably use those areas that we've been walking and spread some more collards that we have been left after that. But as we go right here, we got this area right here where it's just green grass. Yeah. And like I say, always keep your soil covered. Don't never just leave it bare. Even if you gotta put hay, mulch, leaves, whatever, I always keep some on your soil, cause like we say too, that's like sunscreen. So the sun just won't beat down and take all the nutrition out the soil and kill the microorganisms and all that type of stuff. Now now let me tell you like this right there. These are the little sprigs where we're gonna pull the collard green plants from. As you can see, the collard green plants being planted all the way down through here. Probably got a few thousand, just different little bit of seeds, put in a little bit of sections where you can go through and just take them at least one by one. And just once the ground is planted, you can sprig them in, you know, just do them like that. A lot of times I take mine and let the ground get clear, and I just sow mine like grass seeds. I take probably 1 pound or 2 pounds of collard green seeds and mix a 50-pound bag of sand and I put it in a spreader, and I just walk across all the sand is out. And so that the spreads the seed and the sand is so it give you a better spread with your seeds because the seeds are so minute.
Right.
And it comes out real good like that as well. But you know, William likes to put his in a row so he can go and tend to it, which is fine, which is row gardening, which I love as well. You know what I'm saying? So which I think is wonderful. You know what I'm saying? But that's the thing, man. You know. But I'm gonna be honest with you. This what William doing right here is this is nothing new. This go back to thousands of years of knowledge, and the knowledge started way before our great grandfathers, way before our great grandfathers. This is the knowledge of called working by the almanac. You know, you can use the signs. You learn how to use the moon. You learn how to use when the moon come in and what crops grow when the moon come in, what crops grow when the moon sets. So when you set the seeds and the plants according to that, once you learn that, then you become really a master gardener. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So once you learn how to
work with nature.
Once you learn how to work with nature, you know, the book knowledge is great to have.
Right.
You know, because you learn so much with the book knowledge.
Right.
But when you have an ancient knowledge,
yes sir.
You know what I'm saying? When you haven't even picked up a book,
right,
and God can allow you to produce food like that because you know how to use that particular knowledge that was handed down to you. That's something that they can't take away from you. Yeah, that's real deal. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And then even that knowledge there, we didn't see a lot of pests as we walked out through that garden.
So that
man don't use no 7 dust.
Right.
You know, he don't do that. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, you know, it's just knowing what you're doing and how to do it. But you got to learn how to use the astrology for as like with the gardening.
Yes, sir.
You know, if you don't learn that, if you don't master that, you will never master this craft. You know, cause this is a craft. You know what I mean? This ain't no Playboy stuff. This is some real men stuff. You know what I'm saying? Some of that real man stuff. Yeah, some of that real boy stuff. Yeah. But you gotta learn how to master this craft, and as you can see, man, it's just like beautiful. You know, just did a little flash there. It's a beautiful place, man. It's so like I said, there's a freshwater lake in the back. Got a few horses, got goats and things like that, man. You know, just come in and enjoy yourself. And just come out, man. You don't have to leave. Right. And basically that should be every man's paradise. Right. You know what I'm saying? You know, a lot of people like yachts and and all that different kind of stuff, but just a peace of mind sometimes. Yeah. Is really what life calls for. You know, listen to the birds. You know, look at get as close as nature, get as close as God as you can. Yes, sir. And the only way you can do that, man, you got to get out there and see what He done made. You know what I'm saying? And get out there and see what He can do for you. Yes, sir. And so. And that's the way we live by that thing like that. So, yes, sir. But we're going to go and see some more stuff. And it ain't going to take long. We're going to go and take a break right here and take a little ride and go see some more organisms that God have produced for us and that we can live, naturally. Yes, sir. And pass it on and hope that everybody can catch on and keep things rolling because, we got to kind of roll things back a little bit instead of trying to be so AI. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We need to stop that. You know what I'm saying? We need to go back, roll it back. You know what I'm saying? Not forget our ancestors, man, because if we actually forget our ancestors and what they had did for us, man, and the struggle and the things that they tried to teach us, man, we're going to lose our generation that's coming in front of us. You know what I'm saying? So I try to teach all my kids, my girls. I got my oldest daughter. I'm proud of her. She does a garden every year. And yeah, man, she makes it. And she got my grandson over there. He do a garden. So so it lives. Yes, sir. So we had to pass it on. So each one teach one. Yeah. That we must keep it moving on. You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't teach them, they're gonna die. They're gonna die. I promise you. Yes, so this man have taught his grandboys and stuff like that. He's teaching them and letting them know that potatoes don't come from Chick-fil-A. Yes, sir. You know what I'm saying? Because most people think all the potatoes come from Chick-fil-A and the eggs come from McDonald's on a sandwich. So it ain't like that. It's that real deal. It's that real deal. You know what I'm saying? It's still done like that somewhere. Somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Little city boy with that little country. But let's go over here and see our friend Cindy, man, and just go and let her love on the little goat a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Because she raised the goat. And let her love on the goat and go see the things that she got a good present for Lelo. She's been bugging me to death about Lelo. Lelo. I said, Lelo, will you please go get these chanterelles? Because I supposed to took Lelo some chanterelles, but Lee was busy and I was busy, so the chanterelles got 8. Straight up. Straight up. Straight up. I'm not lying to him. I told Cindy he didn't come get them, and I was working, he was working. There ain't no using them going back.
Right.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? They got 8 up. Thank you.
We done to start quitting now.
It's tea time. But we just got those good sky tears today. Now y'all just seen it. We just went to the first undisclosed location with Day Day. You did what I'm saying? We showed y'all a nice, luscious garden that is very, very prolific and platinum because that farmer knows how to make it happen. You did what I'm saying? He uses a lot of regenerative farming methods to help build up his soil, and that's what he told Day Day. You know what I'm saying? That's why he don't have to water anything like that, as well as we've been having a lot of rain this summer here in Atlanta. You dig what I'm saying? Along with some hot weather, so that's definitely gonna make them plants do what they does. But now we about to go ahead and head over to Miss Cindy's spot. You dig what I'm saying? But y'all gonna have to check that out on the next episode, because y'all saw this is to be continued. You dig what I'm saying? And before I get up out of here, we're gonna run it down to you real quick. Make sure you go check out that Amazon for all the dope tools, apparel, and all the other things that you see in the videos that I may be using, or some of my compadres may be using. You can check it out on that Amazon shop, so go ahead and check that out. Then y'all hear that dope music in the background, go ahead and download them things and have it in your speakers, exploding them things. You feel what I'm saying? Those hot tracks with that good elevation and a good vibe. You dig what I'm saying? Make sure y'all get with that. And last but not least, make sure you go follow me at Lelo_Jones and at Outdoor Fresh Farm on the social media tip, because we got some things going on this month. You feel what I'm saying? We got Volunteer Day coming up at the end of the month. You need to be up on that. And we got a big event coming up on August the 12th. You dig what I'm saying? The link will be in the description box for the Eventbrite, so you can check that thing out and come be a part. You feel what I'm saying? It is going to be very immaculate, placking, dope-alicious, and everything else. You dig what I'm saying? It's going to be a real good event, though. You feel what I'm saying? 21 up, so no children allowed. You dig what I'm saying? So y'all keep it growing strong wherever you at. Keep making the placking happening, and I will catch y'all next time. Peace.
Put them seeds in the ground and we help them grow. Put that money in accounts and then make it grow. Grow, 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 grow. Put that money in accounts and then make it grow. Put them seeds in the ground and we help them grow. Yeah, man, we just over here